Hi Taurus, this is your September 23rd through 29th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already in a relationship or married. Spread number 3 will be love from the past. In the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth and final spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week, Taurus. We have the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Five of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Emperor. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. And we also have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries. We also have Scorpio, maybe a fellow Earth sign. Another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or absolutely any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. You're dealing with this Emperor right there in the middle, Taurus, right? So the Emperor could simply be an Aries. You're dealing with the Emperor is an Aries major arcana card. Or the Emperor could be like somebody who is large and in charge, somebody who is a boss figure, somebody who is very well established, somebody who is very serious. Right? And if you haven't met this person yet, Taurus, then perhaps your initial encounter with this individual, they will mess up in some shape or form. If you've already met this person, then perhaps they've already messed up. And let me give you some examples. Perhaps they felt this connection, they felt this chemistry, but they dropped the ball. For whatever reason, they just didn't make a move. Or they said something stupid, and that was like a major turnoff for you, right? Or they just didn't. I don't know. They didn't do something, right? That they perhaps should have done, or that's still in the future. Perhaps, like I said, when the two of you get introduced, or when the two of you get acquainted, or when the two of you go on the first date, they will mess up in some shape or form. Right? Because that's what I think the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Five of Cups are all about. Right? I don't think it's an ex. I think it's somebody who is about to drop the ball or already dropped the ball. Because the Five of Pentacles is a card of feeling lonely, feeling left out in the cold, feeling miserable. The Five of Cups clarifying that is another 5. And the Five of Cups is a card of regret, disappointment, grief. Right, so again, they're feeling this way because they've already dropped the ball or about to drop the ball. The Tower on the bottom of the deck, another Aries card. The Tower is also a Scorpio, could be a Scorpio, yeah. But the Tower could be a card of when things fall apart. Again, I think this person, the Emperor, is about to have that realization that they should have done something, or they shouldn't have said anything, or they should have done something in a different way. Right, because the Tower is, I think, what's happening to the Emperor is just their world falling apart. This is when they realize they screwed up. All right, so in order to compensate for that, they're coming in with those two aces, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. I believe both of those two aces are coming from the Emperor. Right, they know that in order for you to reconsider them or consider them, they have to come forward with those aces. Right? They have to be as serious and loving as they can possibly be, because that's what those two aces are about. The Ace of Pentacles is most serious, grounded, long-term oriented ace out of all 4 aces. It's a golden opportunity, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And the Ace of Cups is the most loving ace out of all aces, right? So together, they're going to show you that they're serious about you, and it's going to be a very romantic, very loving. All right. In the potential outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. It's all your energy in there, Taurus. Those 3 cards, these are mostly you, right? Because they're all Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles in the middle, I think it's a reasonable assumption to say that's you. The Knight of Pentacles to the left from you. It could be simply an extension of that Ace of Pentacles, right? Because the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, they're kind of similar kind of similar, because you see how the Knight of Pentacles is holding up a pentacle, and that's exactly the pentacle we could be looking at in the Ace of Pentacles. It's like in the Ace of Pentacles, we're zooming in on that pentacle, right? So the Knight of Pentacles is all about longevity, it's all about having money, it's about stability, it's about making plans together, right? The Three of Pentacles right next to the deck is all about building a solid foundation together. It's a card of collaboration, but in this case, this is when both parties, both people put time, effort into this, because both people want it to work out, because both people see the potential, and it's like a really solid potential outcome, and you're in your own potential outcome. All right, Taurus. So yeah, one interesting reading. Expect the Emperor show up or show back up, and try really, really hard. All right, really happy for you, Taurus. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Taurus, this spread is for you. We have the Lovers, we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups, we have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Hierophant, and we also have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, we also have Water, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign, or whatever your person's zodiac sign is. And I got a little confession to make. When I saw all these cards, I looked them over and I said, "Aw." It's one of those spreads. Aw, spreads. Such a lovey-dovey spreads. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Those pages, the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, whenever two or more pages come out in a reading, I always bring up children. I don't know if you have children or not, but I just felt like mentioning. Right? Pages could be children, but even if you don't have children, or if children are not a part of this, it's like pages are all about, the Page of Cups is the nicest page out of all four pages. The Page of Pentacles could be something tangible, something you can touch, so they may literally give you something, some kind of a gift, maybe, or it could be tickets to go to a game, to a concert, to a show. It could, if you're not married yet, it could be a key to their place. So perhaps they want to have you a key to their place, or a key to their heart. It could be a piece of jewelry in a small box, Taurus. Yes, it can be, especially with all the other cards we have on the table. Right? So yeah, let's go back to the beginning. The Lovers. The Lovers could simply be a Gemini you're dealing with, right? The Lovers is a card of a choice. And yes, since this is the first card that came out, it could be a card of a choice, but I think in this case somebody could be choosing, like choosing that jewelry in a small box, or they could be choosing a very nice fancy restaurant to take you to, right? Or they could be choosing something else, right? I don't think there's absolutely no way they're choosing between you and another person. No, don't even think about that. No. If it is a choice card, then it is a choice of a jewelry or tickets or restaurant or something like that. All right, the Lovers, in my opinion, is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a soulmate card. It's a twin flame connection card if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could be the love of your life, all right? And here comes the Knight of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups. This is as lovey-dovey, as romantic as it gets. When one of those two cards is clarifying the other one, doesn't matter which one clarifies which, but when both of them are even in the same reading, especially when they're clarifying one another, it's as lovey-dovey as it gets. It really is, Taurus. It really is. All right? The Knight of Cups is the most loving knight, the most caring knight, the most romantic knight out of all four knights, and the Ace of Cups is all that out of all four aces. All right? The Hierophant right next to the deck, that's you, Taurus. That's your major arcana card. And at the same time, the Hierophant is something formal, official, traditional, religious, spiritual. It is a card of marriage and commitment. All right, Taurus, really, I'm really happy for you. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent. Next, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. Then we have the Eight of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. on the bottom of the deck. So you could be dealing with absolutely any zodiac sign. We have, I think, mostly air on the table, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I wouldn't be surprised, Taurus, if you travel for work this week and you may somehow run into your ex while you're traveling, for business, by the way, for work, for business. Or perhaps this person is traveling for work or business and maybe they're back in town or something along those lines, right? So that could be how the two of you run into each other. There could be like a business-related, work-related trip. And somehow the two of you will get connected or something along those lines, right? For others of you, perhaps the Eight of Pentacles is a card of somebody working out their own issues, right? Working on themselves, right? Perfecting something, okay? And they're going to show up. They're going to let you know, oh, hey, by the way, remember why the two of us broke up? It's no longer an issue. I worked it out, and here's the receipt. All right? But yeah, the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands, there's definitely a trip coming up. In some shape or form, somebody is traveling. You, them, both of you, or something like that. And the Ace of Swords, clarifying that Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. Perhaps the two of you will decide to like have a weekend getaway together, something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's happening here. After the two of you reconcile, you can go away for just a couple of days for the weekend, spend some time together, or something like that. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week, Taurus. We have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. We have Judgment. We also have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. And we also have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with any zodiac sign. So here's the deal, Taurus. It's going to be a very important week. It's like you will have to prove yourself. You may have to insist on something. You may have to defend your own vision, your way of doing things. You may have to fight off the competition. You may have to defend something, right? And all of this is because you want to be the one chosen. You want to be the one selected, all right? And if you are very active and proactive, if you defend your position, if you fight off the competition, if you keep on proving that you're worthy of this, then it's yours. It could be the other way around. Perhaps you are in the position of choosing between two people or something like that. Perhaps you're the judge and the jury, and other people, other candidates could be fighting among themselves to prove themselves to you. But for most of you, I think this is you who will have to go through this challenge. All right, so yeah, if you're applying for jobs, if you're actively applying for jobs, you will have to prove yourselves. If you are up for a promotion, perhaps there's another person or a couple of other people up for a promotion. If you run your own business, you may try to secure a contract with another company, and you will have to prove that your line of products or your service is best or better, right? So that's what's happening here. So you just keep in mind, don't rest on your laurels too soon. Keep persisting, keep doing what you're doing, and victory is yours. Right? You're going to be the one who is on the receiving end of the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck. This is the outcome. Right? The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle. So for some of you, again, it could be a new job, a contract, promotion. You could be chosen to go somewhere to represent the company, or you could be chosen to, I don't know, go to school, what have you. It is a golden opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity, right? But we start with the Seven of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. And those two cards are all about what I was just describing. Standing your ground, defending, proving, and things like that. Right? Judgment in the middle. It is a card of sometimes of somebody coming back from the past. But I think in this case, it's somebody having to make a judgment call. It's like somebody's, again, choosing or selecting between you and another candidate, or among multiple candidates. And yeah. So be active and proactive. Easy, right? Taurus. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Taurus. We have the Fool, we have the Queen of Swords clarified by the Six of Swords, we have the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So you're gonna go to a party with this Queen of Swords, Taurus. That's all. And by go, I mean you could go to a club, or you can go to like a concert or a show or what have you, or you could go long distance. You could go. By the way, this Queen of Swords could be showing back up. Perhaps this person left and they're back, or it could be like a goodbye party at work for this Queen of Swords, something along those lines, right? There's definitely a party, right? The Three of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Fool. These are all, hey, let's get together and celebrate something. For some of you, it could be spontaneous. The Fool could be a card of being spontaneous. Right? And the Queen of Swords is somehow the reason for this. So the Queen of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and that Six of Swords, again, it's a card of going somewhere or moving on, or something among those lines. All right, Taurus, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week.